Chris. Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to the Popcorn Finance Podcast. Today, we're going to jump into another Quick Pop episode, and I brought back Jen and Jill from the Frugal Friends Podcast. How's it going?
So good.
Hey.
Thanks for coming back. Coming all the way back over here.
Yeah. Such a long drive, but you know what? You'll get the bill.
So worth it. So worth it, though.
I'm happy to have you back here to do one of these Quick Pop episodes because I always love doing this. Helps helps the listeners get to know you a little bit better. And I think it's always fun. Do something a little bit different. It doesn't have to be so serious all the time.
Oh, we're known for being serious. So I'm glad people will get to see this other side of us.
I know. Break us out of our shell, Chris.
That's what I'm here for. So I'm going to ask you a short list of questions. Just give me the first answer that comes to the top of your head. Have fun with it. Don't worry. It's not going to be too hard. So you ready to go?
I'm ready.
I'm nervous. I'm sweaty. Is that normal?
Yes, that's definitely normal. Who wants to go first? Who's going to jump in first?
I'll go first. Okay.
Thank you for being
Yes,
brave.
Jen.
Appreciate that.
She is.
Braveheart right here.
All right, so I'll ask the question. Jen, you go first. And then Jill, you just jump in right after Jen's done, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, first question. When was the last time you had popcorn, and what is your favorite flavor?
So when we go to the movies, we actually have a subscription, big extra large tub that we get filled for $5 every time we go. And I'm actually looking at it right now. It's an AMC annual subscription bucket. So the last movie I saw, I think, was Mamma Mia 2 with my mom. So that's the last time I had popcorn. I love to put some garlic and Parmesan on top of my butter and salt on top of my popcorn.
I like that savory. Okay.
Savory girl.
Nice.
Jill, what about you?
Yeah, for me, it was probably about a month ago, but we have this great dollar theater near us where it's literally, well, they call it a dollar theater, but it's $2
Inflation.
about to see a movie, which is amazing. And they've got these big old buckets of popcorn that you can get for another $1, so expensive. But my favorite flavor is butter, just butter. I like butter. So put that on the popcorn and I'm happy.
You can't go wrong with butter. It's a classic.
You can't go wrong.
I mean, if you want to get fancy like Jen and put other seasonings on there, you can.
Well, I just want to impress you, Chris. I'm sweating and I want to be the best I can be for you.
I appreciate
I'm just going to be honest that I like butter.
Just keeping it real. Jen, you don't have to impress me. You're fine.
Oh, okay. I still like Parmesan on my popcorn.
You put whatever you want on your popcorn.
Still classy.
Right?
No matter how you slice
Still
it, I'm still
classy.
classy.
Speaking of classiness, I don't even know if that's probably not a good segment. This question.
Segue.
When was the last time that you just spent money on yourself? Not something responsible, just something fun. And what did you get, Jen?
Well, I just bought tickets to Camp Fi in Florida. So it's a financial independence camp. And it's not cheap, but all the meals are included. And it's just a weekend camp for nerds. And so I just did that recently.
Oh, that's cool. All right. You gotta let me know how that goes. Okay. Jill, what about you?
Oh man, I really don't spend money on myself. So I don't even know if this counts, but I filled out a survey and I got a $20 Amazon gift card. And one of the things that I bought with it was dry shampoo. So I didn't really spend money on myself, but I kind of did. But it was
you're living
money.
it up.
Girl.
Not only did you not spend your own money, but you bought something that was responsible.
That wasn't even honestly, I can't think of anything else.
The difference between what Jill and I spend money on is definitely extreme.
I can tell. I can see that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Next question for you. Jill, you can bow to this one. If you had $100, what would you spend it on?
Oh my gosh. If I had $100, I would go out to eat several times. Not just one time, but maybe 3 times.
I like that. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone would have to.
Jill, how much shampoo would you buy?
None, because I've got enough to last me if I cut open the bottle and I can squeeze out the last drop.
Jill cuts open the backs of toothpaste tubes, and I always think about that whenever I think of her.
Every single drop counts. That's how we became frugal friends. Anyhow.
That is frugal credibility.
Okay, there would have to be parameters around it. Like you would have to tell me you have to spend this on yourself, because honestly, if you were to just give me $100, it would go to my bills. But if you said you need to buy frivolous things, then I do actually have like not a long list, but a list of things. One of them is a really cute 8-ounce travel mug that I want. I'm hoping I get it for Christmas, but it's just so tiny and it fits in your hand and it fits in any cup holder. And it's very
Jill has
cleanable.
tiny hands.
No, I actually have very normal sized hands, but I really like tiny things. It's the minimalist in me. That's one of the things that I would buy with that money. I keep a list of things that I want to get, because one of my frugal tips is being patient for the things that you want. So I will keep a list, and then as I see things either on sale or at thrift stores or yard sales, then I'll get it. But it's kind of like my reminders of, oh yeah, I wanted this. And yeah, I would probably check some things off of that list if I had $100 to frivolously spend.
Thank you for giving
my long-winded answer.
Well, since you're the Frugal Friends, I kind of think I may know the answer to this, but if you saw a penny on the ground, are you going to pick it up?
100%.
Oh, 10 times out of 10, yes.
Every single time. Those pennies add up. So Eric and I, we save up all of our change and put it towards our vacation fund. So any change that I see on the ground, and then any just bills that I have that I just decide to throw into our vacation fund jar. And, it doesn't pay for our whole vacation, but it ends up being about $500 every time we're going on vacation, just to have a little bit of extra. So yes, every single time I pick up that penny. If you don't want your penny, feel free to mail it to me.
Amen. Yes.
I will definitely spend 40 cents to mail my penny.
It's like 50 cents now. Let's be real. It's expensive to mail things. Yeah.
I guess. Send it across country. I guess I got to charge something. If you had 2 airline tickets to go anywhere in the world, anywhere you want to go, where would you go?
Well, I just bought 2 airline tickets to go to Las Vegas, then on to Zion. So I think that's my thing right now. I'm really excited to hike Zion in November.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Jill?
Oh, that's a tough one. Long term, I want to go to Switzerland, but right this second, I really want to go to Alaska. So I guess I'd probably say Alaska.
I like that answer. I've always wanted to go there as well.
I've always wanted an Alaskan cruise. I love cruises.
Yes. I've never been on a cruise, but I said if I ever go on one, it would be to Alaska.
They are the secret frugal dream vacation, because you've already paid for all of the food and stuff. So like everything's included. You don't have to feel guilty about anything. Mm-hmm. All the entertainment, the food, it's all included.
Yeah.
It's on my list now. I got to do that.
Great for frugal people.
You never have to pull out your wallet.
Just don't buy any of the things they try and sucker you into, and you're fine. But you're frugal, so you won't do that.
Yeah, you easily say no.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're going to wrap it up with this one final question here. So this one could be a little hard, so take your time if you need to think about it. What is your most proud money moment? So something you've done that is really it's financially responsible, or something you've accomplished that you're just this is just one of the best things I've ever done with my money or with my finances.
I got this one. I mean, Jen, you probably do too. But
yes.
So Eric and I lived in a motorhome to save on living expenses. And we fixed it up. So we made it like our home. We made it very nice, saved on living expenses by living in it. And then we sold it for a profit. So then I was able to pay for my grad school completely out of pocket, not go into debt with the money that we made off of the motorhome. So just financially, that was a killer decision. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great one.
And it's how we met, because they were in the RV. Yeah.
On a road trip in our RV down to Florida.
Look what can happen when you're financially responsible. That's amazing.
Make friends. If for no other reason, do it for the friendships.
Yes.
If you want to start a podcast, start by being financially responsible, and then it just all falls in line.
You don't have to do anything. It's hardly any work.
So most people might think that mine is paying off $78,000 in debt. in 2
Which
years.
is amazing.
But
That's what I thought you were going to say.
which is amazing. But it was because of that I actually have my proudest financial moment. So when I started working for the Penny Hoarder, that was my first time I was able to get a 401k. And since we didn't have any debt, and Travis does not have a 401k, we decided to max mine out. And I started not at the beginning of the year, but a little later. So it was a lot of money every paycheck. And so HR actually emailed me and they're like, "Are you sure this is correct? Just double checking." And I was like, "Yeah, girl, that's how much I want you to take out." And so that was probably my proudest moment, is when HR emailed me and asked if I definitely wanted to max out my 401k.
That is amazing. You're saving so much money. People question if this is a mistake or not.
Just so you could be like, yup.
And then I emailed back. I was like, "I'm also maxing out IRAs too."
You should just send them a copy of your statements for those who like, look at this.
Look at how rich I'm going to
Yes.
be in 50 years.
Yep. I'm working on it.
Oh, well, thank you so much for both of you coming back and answering these questions. That was a lot of fun. I really love these answers. And please, everyone, check out the first episode we did. We're talking about Craigslist. So that's all. I'll leave it at that. If you want to know about Craigslist, if you're scared like me,
How not to die.
and how not to die, listen to that episode. Jen and Jill are experts, and they will help comfort you through this very difficult transition to being a Craigslist. So please make sure you go check them out. FrugalFriendsPodcast.com. Did I get that right?
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to the podcast anywhere you can find podcasts. It's a great show. One of the ones I love to listen to on my drive home from work on Friday. So definitely recommend it. And I really appreciate you two coming back and joining me again.
Thanks for having us.
We loved coming back. Yeah.
Anytime. You're always welcome to come back.
Okay, we're going to take that seriously.
yay.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. All right. You two, take
All right,
care.
see ya.
Bye.
Your boy keep it poppin' like Mary Poppins.